do we... Well, we'll try to go through the desert, I guess. You know, step into some cacti to feel the pain of adulting. In general, though, like, if there's someone who's watching this and you're like, you know, in your 20s or even older, and you're like at home or like in a roommate, just like just not your ideal living situation, like whether you're, you know, living with your parents, your siblings, whatever, you know, and you want to move out and everyone around you is giving you like the side eye, like, what the heck are you still doing at home? Which I think is especially intense in the US. Like in Germany, it's kind of like, yeah, cool, no one cares. So, just, you know, try to... Okay, I thought there was a flower. Try to... It's hard as... It sucks to say it. And it's not like I've been stuck in this situation for long, but like, don't beat yourself up over it. Like, don't blame yourself. Because worldwide, the living space pay rate is like... No, not pay rate, but like price rate, I think is the right word. It's absolutely insane what the heck has been happening in the last few years. Like, sometimes I show my parents some apartment listings. For example, I did show them the one for that gorgeous apartment that we found that was 1,200 for 4 rooms, and they were just like, what? They want how much? You could get a house instead with that monthly payment. What the heck is this? Yeah, and then you pay 1,200 every month to live right there on the 10th floor. Good luck. I don't know how people do it these days. In general, like, how sometimes I look at like people my age and I see them going on vacation like every couple of months, and it's not like they're going on vacation in like the nearest city. Like, no, I'm talking about literally going to Greece and Australia and what the heck not. Yeah, I'm just sitting there with like €1 in my bank account basically, and I'm just like, what the heck did I do wrong? I know it's not the standard situation, but it's like such a bad time to not be rich. Like that's just a thing. Like, and it can be really frustrating, because here's the thing. I love my parents. They're great. They're really doing much more than they should for the boyfriend and I. Like, they literally let him live here, and I don't know, they're like really lovely people, even though I tend to rant about them a lot. I mean, not in a Let's Plays, just to other people, because I don't like hating on people that I don't actually have beef with in public, you know, so it's, yeah. But there are definitely moments where I'm like, I want to move the heck out of here. Like, one example, whenever we like make any, what is it called? Casserole or like lasagna, and I have these lasagna dishes that we bought because we actually didn't have any actual dishes that fit lasagna plates, you know, like the pasta plates. Like, we only had like round dishes, and I was like wondering how the heck I should do that. So then my parents were very lovely, and we did a little shopping tour and bought some casserole dishes. So, you know, now I have those, and like basically every single time my mom sees me use them, she's like, oh, remember to soak them in water after you finished eating. we do that every single time. I don't... Maybe there was one time where we didn't do it, because then we were probably really stuffed after eating. But we usually do that. And hearing that, like, every time you use them, it gets a bit annoying. And sometimes I'm like, dude, I just want to make my lasagna in peace. Cute apartment with a cute kitchen where I can have my own organization of spices and whatnot. Like, and in general, just... Here's the thing. My room is technically 2 rooms. When we renovated our house a few years ago, my parents were very, very generous and were like, yep, you can have you, because I did have like 1 bedroom and 1, you know, like day room basically with my desks. Yes, I had 2 desks and, you know, a couch and blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. And then we just closed that 1 door, you know, took out the door, put a wall there, and then, I mean, we didn't do it, like the construction people did, but then they like hammered through the wall, and yeah, then I had 1 massive room. I still do. And, you know, so I do have a lot more space than, you know, other people, but now this space is being used by a 2nd person. And to be fair, this space is already not enough for myself. I love collecting. I need a new bookshelf very desperately. I have so many things that I want to do that would take up so much space. And then there's the boyfriend who has like his 2 things that he owns, and he's like, where the heck do these fit in this massive room that is packed to the brim? Okay, it's not like packed to the brim actually, but you know what I mean? It's a bit of a struggle sometimes to live with that, especially because we have 2, what are they called? Roof slopes, you know? We have 2 Dachschrägen in here. So if I would be able to fit like an actual full-sized bookshelf somewhere, literally this problem would basically be solved, but I can't, because there's the roof there. So, yeah. How did this whole thing even come up? I don't remember. I feel so safe down here. Okay, let's organize this real quick. But, you know, just being able to move out, to be able to put bookshelves into the living room or even into the hallway and just everywhere. And, you know, have enough space for my plants. Like, oh, ancient parcels. Those are really nice. I can't wait for that day. And I know that day is still very, very far away. Because just like I said, moving... Oh, so many emeralds, thank you. I hope we find a village. And then find a villager with good trades. It's so hard. It's like impossible to move out these days and, you know, start your own life. Like, how are you... If you get paid like... those aren't blocks. If you have an income of, like, I don't know, what's a decent young, like, in Germany at least, I'd say somewhere between 1.5k to like 2k, maybe, probably just 1/8 though. So, you know, it's not like you're drowning in money, and then it's like, yeah, enjoy paying like 1k for living. So you're stuck, then you, not stuck, so you have like, what, 500 euro, maybe a bit more, for things like insurance, groceries, gas, enjoying life. So I don't know how to exist. I don't know what the heck I'd be doing if my parents were like, okay, great, you're over 18, now move out. Like, guess I just, die then? You know, like... This is getting very deep here, you know, with the sunset, that Minecraft music, sad adulting. Okay, I sat up again. I don't like that we're running out of food again. We should be able to still get this done though, I think, and then I guess we'll go home. I don't really want to, but being responsible and all that. Some very non-obvious throat clearing. Like, I don't know what it is, but you know, during the day, I'm at school, whatever, you know, talking to the parents, like I can talk normally for ages. I start recording the blog game, my throat starts dying. I don't know why it's suddenly different when I'm here, but somehow it is. Yeah, okay, we'll just keep going forward, I guess. Okay, I guess that was enough ranting, crying, and whatnot about being a young adult in today's time. It's just a struggle sometimes. Not just sometimes, most of the time, really. And it is ocean time, I think. But I do want to, you know, get like this little area uncovered still. So my nose is itching, like the side of my nose, and it's kind of tickling to scratch there. Oh my gosh, I hate this. Okay, like 2 more pixels, well, a bit more, but I am not a fan of math, so yeah, okay. We get out an extra boat, because we don't trust boats in this version. Okay, let's just go around a little bit, I guess. Also, I'm getting tired, which is understandable. I have just been forcing myself out of bed every day this week. Not like I wake up in the morning and I'm like, yes, I love life. Let's get up early when everything is dark and cold, and to spend half of the day being surrounded by annoying people. I love that. Yay. Like, no. I literally have been staying in bed until almost the last possible minute. Okay, I thought that was one of the little pillar thingies, but it's just like some sandstone, sand, and bushes. Okay. Like, I just lay in bed as long as I can, you know, throw on some clothes, brush my teeth, and that's it. What happened to waking up a bit earlier, doing skincare, putting on makeup, trying to look like a human being? I don't know. I no longer have it. I think when it actually gets a bit warmer again, it's hopefully going to be better, you know? Because at the moment it's like every morning, it's awful. Especially, when I come back into the room after going to the bathroom and I just notice how cold our room is. Like, nah. So I hope, you know, maybe when I wake up and the sun is actually shining already and I don't freeze to death right after getting out of bed, then maybe I'll be able to, you know, get some morning productivity in again. But at the moment, it's just not happening. And that's sad, because I do miss wearing makeup, and you know, with school happening 5 days a week, it was really good to get into a routine. But yeah, then that stopped. And here we are, without any routines, really. And the thing is, we have until mid-March, then we have Easter holidays, and then after, so, you know, at the moment we have not even 2 months, so I'd assume I might be able to start somewhat of a routine. I don't know what type of routine, but maybe just getting up normally, not even then putting anything on my face, just for the sake of getting up and, you know, not hitting snooze a million times. I mean, I don't hit snooze. I have snooze turned off. I just have like 10 alarms. And so I might be able, when I have a bit more motivation and will to exist, to start a routine. Then we're not gonna be going to school for like 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, say goodbye to that routine. And then you're maybe like, well, Kiwi, after that you still have a bit of time before you graduate, so you can just start again after that. No, probably not, because then I have to start studying for the final exams. And then I'll be too stressed to try to have skincare routine or do yoga or floss. Like, no, I'll just try to stay alive, I think. I don't know, I never had to take any finals, so I'm like a bit scared. I don't know, really. I mean, I know what to expect, but I don't know what to expect. And it's just really scary to be having to, you know, have these big things come up. Like, I was so close to graduating when I was doing my home/online schooling, like postal schooling basically. But then I had my burnout and I dropped out. It's just, you know. I really hope that I'll then spend the summer, you know, trying to relax and unwind and, you know, just move on from that, you know, just give myself some time to heal. And then hopefully, you know, when summer ends, I can start having small routines again. Like, I would really, really like that. And the thing is, the boyfriend is either going to get a job this year or continue with his education. So he will have a routine. And I just really, 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 really hope that I can stick a bit onto his routine, you know. I hope he won't have to get up that early, so, you know, I can get up at the same time as him, and, you know, then do things like having an actual breakfast, and, I don't know, doing yoga after waking up or something like that, you know, things that crazy people do. Then, you know, sit down and write for a couple of hours and actually be able to publish a hacking book at some point. You know, I used to think I'd be publishing my first book at age 18. And then I had a very, very bad mental time. 0 out of 10, would not recommend. And the thing is, by now, I still really, really, really care about that story that I'm meant to have published as my first book. But at the moment, I just feel like maybe that's not what I should debut with. I don't know. So, it's a struggle because I also don't have much motivation to write really, and then trying to figure out what you want to write is a whole other topic for itself. Okay, we'll just try to go through here, I guess. I just hope that... I think it's a realistic goal to say something, to have something published by the end of this decade. I think that's doable, because that's 6 years, and oh god, I'm gonna be so old then. It's gonna be too I'll be 28 and it's 2030. What the heck? Not a fan of that. Not at all. Also, why am I so tired? Can someone explain that to me? Tangerine. So I did see correctly. Okay. I just saw something sticking out of there. Should I call it an early night? It's not even like it's early, it's 11:30 exactly right now. But I also want to record. I really want to pre-record a lot this weekend, and you know, not to have to spend my week going like, okay, I still have to do math homework and I have to do that, and I still need to record the blog game. What am I doing here? Okay, we're finding a lot of Nemesias. Interesting. But yeah, there's so much I want to do. And like, I'm just very happy that at least YouTube is a thing that I can keep up with at the moment. At least the gaming channel. The real life channel is about to continue with somewhat regular uploads. It's just sitting down actually and getting some stuff done for the first time in quite a long time is a bit hard to find the willpower to do. So yeah, but I hope to have the real life channel back and active soon. And I guess my only routine is having uploads that are regular on the gaming channel at the moment, which is like a good thing you have to consider. My videos aren't exactly short. You know, having these hour-long recording sessions every 2 days. You know, it's at least something. Not the best routine, because ideally I'd be using, I don't know, I want to use the time when the boyfriend is at work or school at some point after the summer. Why did my voice crack like that? Kiwi, 21, finally hitting puberty. Yeah, at the moment it's just really weird because, you know, I get home. By the time I've eaten something, it's like 3 p.m. I try to start getting ready for bed at 10. So I have a span of 7 hours to exist. Which I know is still much more than people working a 9 to 5 have. I know it shouldn't be, you know, now I'm feeling like I shouldn't be complaining about that because there's people that have these situations that we just talked about that barely make enough to survive. You know, they have to pay way too much for their rent, for their ugly small little apartment that they don't like with neighbors that hate them. And I think it's like, oh, these just look like they kind of belong together. Okay. Pay much more than they did like 2 years ago for groceries. Pay much more than they did 2 years ago for gas. I don't know about insurance prices, so but I'd assume, you know, it's not like they're much cheaper. fun fact, my boyfriend recently got a letter that one of his insurances got cheaper. Which just made us go like, what? Isn't it the opposite, technically? Like, did they use the wrong word? What the heck? So that was a nice little surprise. But they need to have their 9 to 5 in order to keep that apartment and overpriced economy lifestyle that they're stuck in. And they can't try to have a job with less hours, because then they don't have a place to live anymore. Welcome to planet Earth. I hope you enjoy the suffering here. Is this just a typical type of ranting that I do right now that, you know, is like normal for my generation? Or am I going too deep into this? This is a really nice desert to, you know, say something that's not going to make everyone cry, because we have to face reality here for once. Ah, gosh, just let me get those last few pixels in. I actually think I'll call it a night, even though I technically don't want to. I am tired. I don't want to, you know, fall into a ravine that's a complete lava pit just because I'm sleepy and not paying attention. Or, you know, start talking about random BS, because my conversation skills are definitely not good when I'm tired. For a second I thought it was like those shrubs were like wool of a buried temple. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what I was like. I just thought. I imagine me fall. Yeah, okay. Look at the depth. Wow, scary. But there could be a creeper hiding right there, and then there's like a million more mobs, and we just die there. Imagine. I feel like a tiny bit more before we start going north. Tiny bit more. I'd rather have one bow of pixels, yes, that goes into that, rather than having one row of pixels that isn't uncovered. So, you know. And now we can go north, because I think we should be fine now. We'll go through this biome probably, and then we'll end it. Because I am tired. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope to be able to record tomorrow. Maybe also stream. You know, do fun stuff. And relax. Future next week me a little bit. Because honestly, I need that. But it's sometimes hard, because at the moment, like I said, I basically record every other day, then I record for an hour, and those days where I don't record, you know, it's nice to just spend this extra hour mindlessly scrolling through Reddit, not having to use your brain or anything, because I am kinda exhausted at the end of every day, because, you know, school is annoying. But yeah, I'd say that was it for this recording session. Much love, yes, to everyone who has stuck around so long. A bit more ocean. Then we'll start going there, and then we'll just complete this, and then go home for a while, get some new food, empty the backpacks, and then we'll continue again, because I love this. This is a lot of fun. Don't take this away from me. Anyway, thank you for being here. Stay hydrated, floss, stretch, exercise, keep a good posture, you know, all of that annoying stuff. Try to have a skincare routine, wear sunscreen, all okay, and eat your fruits and veggies, take your meds, and most importantly, stay hydrated. And with that, goodbye, kids. Thank you for listening to my silly little ramblings, and goodbye.